Hi Pre-Calc. There were a couple of SAT questions that a lot of people missed, and I wanted to make sure I went over them. So the first one is from your white packet, and it was number 14. So it says that there is a box, okay? So a rectangular prism has a rectangle on the top, and then it has some height, okay? And the story here was a little weird. It says that the sum of the perimeter of the base, so top or bottom, they're talking about these four lengths right here. Okay, so we're talking about the length plus the width plus the length plus the width, okay, and the height of the box, and the height. So here's the height. I'm going to call this X, and I'm going to call this Y. So X plus Y plus H. That's the sum of the perimeter and the height. And it cannot exceed 130. That means it has to be less than or equal to 130. Okay, and of course it has to be more than 0. The perimeter of the base is determined using the width and the length. Okay, the height is 60. So now we're going to put some numbers in this problem. So if the height is 60, okay, and the length is 2.5 times the width. So this is 2.5x, and this one here is 2.5x. Okay, and the width is x. So let's go and replace those numbers. So we've got the width plus the length plus the length plus the height, which is 60. That has to be less than or equal to 130. If I combine all these like terms, 5, 6, that's 7x. If I subtract 60, that's less than or equal to 70. And then when I divide by 7, you have to be less than or equal to 10. Okay, so the right answer here is A. So the x, the width, has to be between 0 and 10. A lot of people went with C, and I'm not quite sure how that happened. Another one that was frequently missed was number 15 up here at the top. Okay, and this was a factoring question. Okay, so we have to be able to get these. It says that this expression can be written like this. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing, we have to factor out the 1/3. If we factor out the 1/3, I know that it's x squared minus. The question is, what number do I put here? If you factor out 1/3, that's divide by 1/3, okay, or divide by 1/3 is actually multiply by 3. What? Times by 3? I think it might be a 6. Let's distribute it back into C. Just 1/3 times x squared, make 1/3 x squared. How about 1/3 of 6? 1/3 of 6 is that 2. Okay, so we've got this thing factored, but notice here they have a difference of squares. So the 1/3 is factored out, and then we have to figure out how we're going to factor a 6. Okay. If you notice, these answers right here are giving you a hint. It's going to be the square root of 6. And we did do factoring like that in our class. So the right answer here is A. I'm sorry, is D. A lot of people said C. So I'm thinking you factor just the 2 right there. Okay? All right, you can get that one.